Did I say 88 or 98%? Either way, I think we're finishing it today. I sure hope so. Better I'm the worst player in the world. That's also possible. Let's see which one.
Alright, here it is. The CEO's tower. I'm coming for you, boss.
Uh-oh, what's going on there? Oh wow, I have a lot of upgrade points. It's probably a good thing. Ah, reversing controls. Let's get some breakdancing in here. There we go. Perfect. Now I can rock out Link style. Aha.
It's quiet. Too shocking quiet.
Alert. Engaging countermeasure level 1.
Get the shock out of my way.
Oh, it's pointing this way. Oh, I have to get the missile over here, don't I? Come on, guys, fire! Not you. Really? Ugh. Are they really gonna suicide themselves so I can't get the missile to the door? Or they just hit each other? Maybe I just need to get one of them to fire. That should do it. Almost. Did they just appear? No. Okay. That's fine. Come on, fire. There you go. Alright. And boom.
Not losing my patience.
Perfect.
Engaging countermeasure level 2.
Oh. Ugh. Okay. Why is the final levels always break out this stupidity? I know, Ultimate Challenge and all that, but holy crap.
Nice block, huh?
No, I actually feel like in most games, the final level is one of the worst ones. Maybe that's just me. Maybe because it's where they unleash all the stupid crap. The most frustrating crap. The crap the game wasn't really designed to let you do, like lead a missile from one end of the room to another through a swarm of enemies. I haven't done anything like that through the rest of the game. I've led missiles around a little bit, but and I don't know if they're actually going to run out of enemies here. Alright. Dang it. Fine, whatever. As long as you come down here, I'm fine. Oh, for freaking sake. You're going fine without this crap game. You don't need this. There! Alright, the guy with the key is not in the room yet. Alright, there's the key. Oh. Looks like he fixed himself. Thought he was running into a wall for a second there. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, you pieces of crap. This is gonna be stupid. Ugh. It is stupid. Oh, it's just gonna keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill these freaking guys just because of that stupid missile crap. This is why I quit in final levels. Almost consistently, I quit in final levels. Because they take what's a good, fluid, fun experience, try to crank it all up, in the process, screw it up. Like, there are games with good final levels. I'm not saying there aren't. But when your only method of having final levels is well, puzzles and mazes. That's how most people make final levels. This definitely qualifies in the puzzle category. Because you have the whole missile aspect piled on top of the enemies. I mean, if there are enemies you had to kill, that would be one thing, but that'd be fair enough. This whole leading missiles everywhere thing? No, screw that. Why is there a guy just standing there? What happened to you, game? You're going great. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna move. Which is fine by me. He can stand there all he wants. Don't you dare get in the middle way of that missile. There you go.
Miguel, I've been thinking about the CEO.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, listen, don't even bother trying to get at him from behind. His spider sense gives him the edge. But Captain America once told me that I put too much into my combo attacks and leave myself open for a few moments after them. I know I shouldn't, but I do.
Thanks, I'll do that.
Yeah, well, just don't let the bad guys know.
So, typical boss pattern. Therefore, finish a combo and then attack him. Thank you for that, Spidey.
Still hiding behind your metal bodyguards? You've gone soft after all these decades. Face it, you're a gutless coward, Peter Parker.
Excuse me? Dude, what the hell?
I didn't mean you. I meant future you. It was nothing personal.
It kind of was. I mean, yeah, take him down. Try not to piss off the superpowered corporate lunatic more than you have to, you know?
Fair enough.
Did I get the key? I got the key. Haha.
I really didn't want it to come to this. Guess it was inevitable, though. I mean, talk about your boss fights, right?
Har har.
Parker, you used to be the greatest of them all.
I still am, Sport. The one, the only Spider-Man. Except no substitutes.
You have to listen to reason.
Oh, I really don't. That's one of the joys of being in charge. So if you want to make this personal, you can join me in the Gateway Room.
I'm about to end this.
The older you is some piece of work.
Why? What happened?
Meeting up in the Gateway Room. I'm really starting to hate that place. But, like you said, it began there,
And it's gonna end there.
You know, pointing that out doesn't really add to the ambiance any.
Miguel, I'm getting ready to reverse the polarity. But, just in case I blow up the universe, I just want to tell you, it's been fun. Gotta use my webbing to hog-tie those tentacles long enough for this door.
You mean like I've been doing, Spidey? Way ahead of you. Oh.
Seismic activity detected. Security override initiated.
Miguel, the creature from planet Squid's not going without a fight. Plus, there's so much electricity flying around, it's, well, shocking. How badly can this screw things up?
not at all. Remember, Atrocity's vulnerable to electricity. Use it against him.
Go!
Come on.
Somehow I gotta play this chemical. Wait, we can do that?
Worth a try.
Can't you do better?
A simple little boss fight, weirdly enough.
Seismic activity detected. Security override initiated.
Thank you for that update, game. I totally didn't think he was still falling.
Seismic activity detected. Security override initiated.
What's happening? I'm about to retreat.
Oh.
I believe I had an appointment.
Luckily, I cleared my schedule for you. I'm sorry it's come to this, but obviously you're part of the problem, not the solution.
I was watching the space-time continuum collapse. Any kind of solution.
Idiot. I'm absorbing all the quantum particles being unleashed. I'll reshape the timeline any way I wish long before it collapses. Think of it as playing dice with the universe. Einstein would have approved.
Einstein's not here, so I guess I'll have to do.
Spider-Man, when you need her.
Looks like your future self took a page from Iron Man's old playbook. I'm squaring off against some kind of iron spider outfit.
That sounds like a crutch to me. If he really had confidence in his own speed and agility, he wouldn't be making with the heavy metal.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What the? Friends of yours? Yeah. I'm just full of surprises. He doesn't know about Atrocity. I can use it, especially the anti-venom part.
Yep.
I don't understand this. How are those things draining my powers? How? As quickly as possible. That's how.
does he not know about anti-venom and the tentacles? Didn't he live through what Peter's going through? I know temporal causality is nonsense, but come on, game. Be consistent with it. Oh, there's the thing.
Draining my powers again? Wait, I remember this from a century ago. Feels like when I'd be fighting anti-venom.
Soon you won't be feeling anything.
Oh, that's kind of a horrible threat. You actually gonna kill Peter?
Fighting me.
Here we go.
Whatever these things are, all they prove is that you...
The gateway's going totally nuts! What's happening on your side?
Oh, no worries. Just time collapsing. Nothing that needs you to hurry the shock up.
Okay, I get it. I'm zapping the squid and deep tentacling it as fast as I can.
Deep tentacling? Don't use made-up words.
What is...
Shock was I thinking?
Peter, what's the holdup? I don't know how long before the gateway destroys everything.
Let's hope it's 1 second more than we need.
I'd rather not bring our deadline right up against the edge of time. Now get the atrocity in the gateway.
I can't do it until I finish detentacalizing him.
Oh, come on. Now you're just trying to annoy me.
You think too small. Everything I say is to annoy you.
Okay, what is going on? Do I have to tear up his other tentacle too? Is that the idea?
This used to be easier.
Apparently. Okay. Fair enough. I didn't notice the other one.
That was fishy. Oh,
And how do I avoid that? Oh. I guess Hypersense can avoid that. Or not. How do I avoid that? It's everywhere.
everything I say is to annoy you.
What am I missing?
The gateway's going totally nuts. What's happening?
Is there
on
a
your
safe
side?
spot somewhere?
No worries. Just time collapsing. Nothing that needs you
It
to
just keeps
hurry.
exploding at me.
Okay, I get it.
Oh, do I have to stay far enough away from him? Is that the idea?
Get as fast as I can.
Detentacling?
Maybe?
Don't use made-up words.
No? Yes?
Shock was I thinking?
Maybe so?
Peter, what's the holdup? I don't know how long.
Ugh. Camera, stop that.
Let's hope it.
Where do I go to not explode?
The gateway's going totally.
Edge of time.
Oh, I can jump and avoid it. Ugh.
I can't do it until I finish detentacling.
Okay. Fair enough.
Just trying to annoy me.
You think too small. Everything I say is to annoy you.
Spider-Man is very vertical, I get it. What are you doing, game? What was that? My controller's still running.
Seismic activity detected. Security override initiated.
Aim at it! Aim at it! I can't take it up there! I can aim at the one that's already been tentacled. There we go.
Somehow I gotta electrocute.
Jeez. Really, the game is kind of falling apart.
This is really... I have a century more experience. come down to this. This is just ridiculous.
Am I supposed to like lure him into that or? No? Maybe?
This is really a shame. Why are you on the wrong side?
There we go.
Fighting me? Really?
It could only end this way.
At least that's over with. I hate the thought of just punching you in the face. There's no coordination, no elegance, no... Oh, heck, I'm going for it. You know, the whole face punching thing, kind of fun.
Come on. I assume I have to actually punch him in.
Did it! Miguel, it's over! I thought it was over.
He thinks it's over, doesn't he? Don't see any fat lady singing, though.
Miguel, it's still out of control. You need to lock it down on your end. And if you do... Actually, I don't know. What happens if you do?
Then the backlash should collapse the quantum bridge and overwrite all of this, wiping it from existence. And don't say if. I can still take the CEO. His armor's starting to overheat. He can't control the energy. Just as I figured.
Perfect. The time storm has reached the ideal level for harvesting the quantum particles, which is a fancy way of saying it's over for you.
There's no way you can pull this off. You're bluffing, Parker.
I am?
Not you, Parker. The other Parker.
Keep telling yourself that if it makes you feel better.
You're not bluffing. You're insane.
I'm not insane. I'm just focused.
What's going on?
Well, a century's worth of guilt has made you nuts, and you're trying to kill me using weapons powered by quantum energy.
The first thing I'm going
Yeah, Spidey, all that guilt you carry.
to do is wipe this entire fight out of existence retroactively.
The only thing that's gonna be wiped is the floor with you. I'm losing my patience. We'll finally set this right. This nightmare's almost over.
He's invincible. This must be it.
All reality, right there in front of me. Sweet dreams, Peter.
Hey, he healed.
You had no chance.
What do I do now?
Just the way it should be.
This is gonna fix everything. Peter, what's the holdup?
There we go.
Gateway destroys everything. I told you it could only end like this.
Fill it here. I tried to warn you, Miguel. I really did. You've no one to blame but yourself. Maybe the most merciful thing to do is just wipe you out of existence entirely. Save us both from aggravation.
It's to normal.
Same here.
Okay, but if the timeline snapped back to normal, if none of it happened, how do you and I remember it? I mean, we've got two different sets of memories in our brains. Shouldn't that be making us, I don't know, crazy?
Crazy? We already dress in skin-tight costumes and fight bad guys for free.
Okay, crazy-er.
You really want a 5-hour lecture on temporal paradoxes?
Sure, why not? As it turns out, looks like I have all the time in the world.
And Spider-Man swings away on nothing. Well, that was quite different than I remember it being.
Okay. Well, actually, the first major theoretical studies were done by Reed Richards, which, since you know personally, is rather ironic.
Yeah, that's not really ironic. That's just coincidental. Irony is something completely different.
You're correcting my word use now? Is that what it's come to?
No harm in being accurate.
Okay, fine. Coincidentally, Reed Richards did the first studies, which hypothesized that time is like a vortex. And when major changes occur in the surrounding vortex, anyone who is dead center of the disruption can observe them without being affected, like being in the eye of a storm. He called it the observer effect.
It sounds kind of dry. Ooh, how about Armageddon syndrome?
How about Armageddon out of here?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad puns, totally my thing.
You don't own puns. They're not your thing. They're a thing.
Well, maybe if you would just explain it right. You're from the future, you're supposed to have all these cool time things. Maybe you should just talk faster. I don't know.
Yeah, this is gonna take way longer than 5 hours.
Well, Spider-Man, Edge of Time. I won't say it was a bad game, but I will say it wasn't as good as I remember it being. For some reason I remember Carnage in there. I think I'm actually mixing it with Shattered Dimensions in my head. It's just been that long. And the two games were basically the same. Other than the other one having 2 other characters in it. And of course a different story. But yeah, I won't say this was bad. I didn't really like that last level, but at least it was blissfully short. It was only like a couple of little puzzly areas, which I'm sort of fine with. I mean, the graphics was good. The direction was actually at least on par with Shattered. I don't remember Shattered Dimensions well enough to compare the two. Maybe I'll have to play Shattered Dimensions again eventually. Apparently, I don't remember which one is which. Yeah, I think it was really the voice acting and the scripting that made it work. The voice acting was phenomenal. The writing... I mean, obviously there was a lot of contrivances in there for the video game thing, but the writing for the most part I thought was fairly solid. Didn't really understand the CEO Peter Parker, why that was necessary. I understood his motivation, but I kind of expected him to end up being a clone at the end, but they didn't actually go that route, just like Black Cat was. So I don't understand the point of clone Black Cat. And they even joked about cloning Peter Parker in the future, so that would have made sense. They didn't do that. They foreshadowed something they didn't do. Why? Yeah, can't even think of much to say about it. I mean, it is what it is. It's alright. I'll say, again, I like the fact... What's funny is, looking back at it now, I feel like a lot of the things I liked about it were stuff that was accidental. Like the fact that you could skip a lot of fights by distracting enemies and rushing ahead. I'm not even sure you were supposed to be able to do that. A lot of it seemed like it was set up to make you kill all the enemies so that you could have the time to open doors. The fact that you could just rush through most rooms and just open the door without fighting anybody, almost. I don't even know if you were supposed to be able to do that, but it actually worked to the game's benefit, weirdly enough. At least in my opinion. Who was that supposed to be? Is that Mary Jane? They didn't even show her face. There's short-haired Snape. Oh, he's gonna step on it and kill it, isn't he? Oh, we'll bring our rat buddy count to 3. Unused concept art, I guess. Yeah, I don't even understand what the point was of the CEO being Spider-Man if you don't even use his spider powers. I guess he uses spider sense to dodge everything, but... what was the point? Why was he Spider-Man? Was that just supposed to be a twist for the sake of the story and a twist? And I don't get it. Maybe I should get it, but I feel like I kind of don't. Yeah, I still like it. Not as good as I remember. But it's still alright. That's pretty much all I can say about it. Hard difficulty level. But yeah, that was Spider-Man Edge of Time. If you could pick it up for $5, $10, I would recommend it. It's worth a playthrough. It's a fun little game. I think I've said that about 5 times now. That's all I can think to say, to be honest. I don't know if I'm just tired or if the game's just that bland. Well directed, well acted. That apparently doesn't leave much impression. I don't know. See you next time then. Later.